People love to act like Oprah Winfrey is untouchable, like she can never be criticized. That's the image the media has built around her for years. One moment she's being linked to Jeffrey Epstein, the next she's getting soft, cozy interviews with people like Mariah Carey, while someone like J-Lo gets grilled, and her longtime connection to Harvey Weinstein that was quietly swept away, just like families hide uncomfortable truth.
Then why they were choosing specific people for the Me Too stuff?
Yeah.
The documentaries, because we got the president has those accusations. And no one has a documentary on the president.
Right.
And then as far as entertainment is concerned, I thought Weinstein was bigger than the other guys in entertainment that we see there. Those other guys are just easy victims.
For decades, Hollywood went out of its way to shield Oprah from any serious backlash, but now 50 Cent is reopening one story that was completely buried: what really happened at her school in Africa. And honestly, that's not shocking. 50 has been calling Oprah out for years. The press has kept a lot hidden about that so-called elite all-girls school in South Africa that was supposed to be this perfect, safe space.
I heard you have a dog named Oprah.
Yeah.
I consider that a compliment.
Yeah,
whether you meant it to be one or not.
I love you. You know what they say? A dog's a man's best friend?
Yeah. I know. I have had 22 dogs in my life. I have 5 right now. Okay, but you named your dog Oprah. That was not the compliment.
Yeah, I had a cat. Right? I got a cat too.
Name?
Gail. I was just looking for a real cute name.
Let's be real, like 50 Cent has never held back when it comes to how he feels about anyone. And Oprah didn't like him from the very beginning. When his music started blowing up and his name was climbing the charts, 50 wanted to sit down with Oprah for an interview. He was trying to move past the image of being a former drug dealer and be seen as someone serious in the entertainment world. But when his team reached out, Oprah shut it down immediately. No discussion. She didn't like his music and she didn't like him as a person. And as always, 50 took that personally. He fired back, saying that while he was focused on younger audiences, Oprah was busy catering to older white women. He even named his dog after her and compared her to an Oreo, black on the outside, white on the inside. He said she stood against everything his music represented and that she was never gonna give him a platform. To him, that was proof he had really made it. So he said, fine, if we can't be friends, we'll be enemies. Years later, in 2012, they finally did an interview, but it wasn't because Oprah suddenly changed her mind. Reports say people higher up forced it to happen. At that time, 50 was wildly popular, so Oprah agreeing to talk to him was a huge deal.
Where were you shot?
In my hands, my legs several times, like 5 times in my hands, and then in my legs, and then in my face. Yeah, so when going through that experience, when you get hurt that bad, either your fear consumes you or you become a bit insensitive. So just
Even after that interview, 50 never walked back the things he had said. And it wasn't just about Oprah turning him away. It was about what he believed she had done to him and to other black celebrities while presenting herself as a champion for justice and humanity. Look at what happened with Dave Chappelle. That interview was painful to watch. Oprah kept pushing, trying to get him to admit to using drugs after it became public that he walked away from a $50 million deal with Comedy Central. Reports said that contract was so toxic that Dave feared for his safety if he signed it. He went on Oprah's show thinking he was speaking to someone who understood the struggles of the industry, but instead it felt like Oprah was more interested in money and ratings, making him look unstable and turning him into the problem.
I'm glad you're here. Everybody wants to know, why'd you walk away from $50 million?
I wasn't walking away from the money. I was walking away from the circumstances with the newfound plateau.
Yeah.
It was completely outside of my frame of reference. I've been in show business since I was 14. I've heard the stories, seen these kinds of things play out in front of me. I mean, you see it before. Look, Mariah Carey made a $100 million deal, and 3 months later, she's all of a sudden mysteriously crazy. Or Martin Lawrence punches through and he's waving a gun on the street screaming, "They're trying to kill me."
Yeah, we hear those stories.
And it always happens around the time in their career where it seems as though they're crossing over the next plateau.
When Monique was fighting with Oprah over being pushed out of Hollywood because she refused to work for free, 50 Cent was one of the only big names who spoke up for her. He said, "I'm sure Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry would not want to continue to allow their influence to damage at the Real Mo worldwide career, and this has went on for way too long, so now would be a great time to apologize because I'm gonna put her back on."
Winfrey, you know what you need to do.
and stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments, what you call, oh, I don't even deal with things like that, because what people are beginning to do is see you for who you are.
But the biggest controversy involved Oprah's all-girls school in South Africa. When she announced she was building a school for girls far away from her luxury life, the media treated her like a saint. She was praised as a generous black billionaire, giving back and changing lives. Oprah leaned into that praise, doing interviews and talking about how groundbreaking the school was. But when serious problems started coming out, it was like she wanted to pretend the school didn't exist. Not long after it opened, the school matron, Virginia Makapu, was charged with 14 counts of SA and physical abuse.
The trial of a former dormitory matron charged with abusing 6 students at Oprah Winfrey School for Girls in South Africa is resuming. Prosecutors say former dorm matron Tina Virginia Makapu tried to kiss and fondle the girls. She's also accused of kicking and hitting some of them. Makapu pleaded innocent to 14 charges of indecent assault, and criminal injury in South.
Oprah flew to South Africa to apologize face-to-face and fired the matron. She promised big changes and said nothing like that would ever be allowed to happen again.
They didn't use the word sexual abuse. They implied that something inappropriate was going on. Hearing that, John Samuel, immediately after hearing that allegation, removed the accused, Tiny Makapu, from the campus. I was, needless to say, devastated and really shaken to my core when I first heard this news.
But once the truth started coming out, it didn't stop. In 2011, a baby was found in a student's bag after a girl secretly gave birth. Then people began whispering that students were going missing. With Oprah already connected to Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, stories about girls disappearing from her school were a terrible look for her image. The school reportedly tried to keep everything quiet, but the rumors still spread. None of it was officially proven, but the talk never went away. Now, with everything going on in the Diddy situation and celebrities being exposed left and right, 50 Cent is setting his sights on Oprah. He's already said he's working on more documentaries about famous people, and one of them is supposedly about the Big O and her hidden side, and people really want him to include the school. I have always believed Oprah built the all-girls school in Africa. For one reason, the elites, because shortly after girls started school, boom, kidnapped, AO blurred, then etc. Notice no one ever brings that up. Oprah Winfrey's private jet was at Epstein's Island 11 different times. Whatever happened to all the girls that got kidnapped from her school in Africa? I had a friend who went to that Oprah's girls' school that was scandalous for corporal punishment, abuse, and missing girls. She never spoke about the school. So what do you think? Do you believe something was really happening at Oprah's school and that she knew about it all along? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye baddies. Bye baddies. All from Baddie Radio related.